are gruesome! Now switch back to that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Oakland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Thrown on first down, Love. Gets this to Bateman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. His first throw is an interception. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They stick with Jacobs. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Reed now, in motion left. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Jacobs running behind center. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Love on 3rd and short. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Andrew Cooper there to make the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would... What a hit! And the ball's loose! And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this side.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And things look tougher now with third and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up first and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Love from the gun. Chased out to his right. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So they're left facing third and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing his love on third. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Straight ahead with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Williams. Cuts it to the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him. Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
He gets it headed right. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Stopped for no gain and leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third and goal, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Going after tries goodbye lots. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Handoff running right, Jacobs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Call it a gain of 4, and now it's 3rd down, and that unlucky 13.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing, Love. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Nick's looking to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the Broncos with 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Catch is made in close. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They send Samuel right. Throwing on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now it's 2nd and long. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Third and long for Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Takes it in at the 21. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And he cuts it back right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. They will take that execution every time.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Love to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Nix with it on first. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. This is ahead for about 5. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
From the 33 on second down. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Now Nix on third down. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being... situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw again. Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Up the gut they go with Williams. Jukes out a one-stop. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, it's Love. He's gonna push one deep down the right. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Love. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send Samuel right. Throw on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
This finds Smith. And he's down to the 8 before going out. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Already a little work left to do by taking that sack, but you still got 2, maybe even 3 shots to go get it. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Very much in play on the next couple snaps.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that's going to be knocked away. Makes it the completion there. And that brings us to the end of our 3rd quarter. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Second and 3 now. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And they pick him up again. Picked up, Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Williams on the carry. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And they send a man in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Nix from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 18. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Love looking to pass. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Love out of the shotgun. Bateman hauls it in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Completed left side to Samuel. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face 2nd down. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's P.J. Locke. And the Broncos have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Packers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Love. Gets this to Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Love from the gun. And they pick him off again. That's P.J. Love. Now he loses the ball. And the Broncos corral it. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll throw again. Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Caught near the pylon. Touchdown, Denver. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep, and they pick him off again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 2nd and 2. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they pick him off again. Picked off, Brandon Jones. Broncos capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense.
They connect on the deep shot. It's a Denver touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. So the Broncos are